5 developments in space, time and fusion. Projects from gravitational wave detection to viewing the Milky Way and generating thermonuclear power march ahead. CERN has announced plans for a future circular collider. The 17.8 bn machine would smash particles together inside a 62-mile tunnel 4 times the size of the Large Hadron Collider. If funding can be secured, scientists hope the machine would be operational by the 2050s. ITER. Construction of the long-running International Fusion Experiment, which aims to build a thermonuclear power station in the south of France that can generate 10 times more energy than is required to power it, began in 2013. The International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor ITER has many doubters, and has been beset by delays, but last week MEPS agreed to fund the project until 2027. The Laser Interferometer Space Antenna will measure tiny ripples in space-time with unprecedented accuracy. Photograph, D. Ducrot/Scie. LISA. The Laser Interferometer Space Antenna is a European Space Agency mission to detect and measure gravitational waves, tiny ripples in space-time. The concept consists of 3 spacecraft in triangular formation that would orbit the Earth. The planned launch date is 2034. Scie. The square-kilometer array will be the world's largest radio telescope. The plan is to build the project in 2 phases, and for it to start conducting initial observations in the late 2020s. It will be located in South Africa and Australia, locations that will enable the best view of the Milky Way with the least radio interference. The European Extremely Large Telescope will be the world's biggest eye on the sky. Photograph, ELT. ELT. The European Extremely Large Telescope will be the largest optical/near-infrared telescope in the world and will gather 13 times more light than existing optical instruments, and produce images that are 16 times sharper than those from the Hubble Space Telescope. Located in Chile, it is hoped observations will begin in 2025. As you join us today from India, we have a small favor to ask. Through these turbulent and challenging times, millions rely on The Guardian for independent journalism that stands for truth and integrity. Readers chose to support us financially more than 1,500,000 times in 2020, joining existing supporters in 180 countries. For 2021, we commit to another year of high impact reporting that can counter misinformation and offer an authoritative, trustworthy source of news for everyone. With no shareholders or billionaire owner, we set our own agenda and provide truth-seeking journalism that's free from commercial and political influence. When it's never mattered more, we can investigate and challenge without fear or favor. Unlike many others, we have maintained our choice to keep Guardian journalism open for all readers, regardless of where they live or what they can afford to pay. We do this because we believe in information equality, where everyone deserves to read accurate news and thoughtful analysis. Greater numbers of people are staying well informed on world events and being inspired to take meaningful action. In the last year alone, we offered readers a comprehensive, international perspective on critical events from the Black Lives Matter protests to the US presidential election, Brexit, and the ongoing pandemic. We enhanced our reputation for urgent, powerful reporting on the climate emergency, and made the decision to reject advertising from fossil fuel companies, divest from the oil and gas industries, and set a course to achieve net zero